Where the hell am I? Right, I'm trapped, I can't move. Right, I'm stuck behind something, which is wasting the preparation time. Which means I'm not going to get to where I need to get. Why am I stuck on a rock? I don't get it. Why can't I get off the rock? Like, you know, there's nothing there to stop me getting off the rock, so why wouldn't he let me? Right now I've only got 10 seconds to get to where I want to be. Anyways, this is another video recording. Remember, our goals is all high ground. And yeah. And now I'm going to be stuck on another rock. Oh no, I ain't. Right, now I've got to get all the way over there. And there's enemies around me. And I have no equipment. And that person has already got a sword. That's great. So what we're going to do is we'll just go through the moment. Because we can. If they want to follow, let them follow. You'll see what I'll do to escape. We're not changing the camera view just yet. Now we'll quickly change. We've got some gap between them. That means they gave up the chase. That's good. And now we're going to go to this area where we have several different escape routes if we do get followed. So first we're going to come over here. Check if there's anyone around here. Doesn't look like it. Right, then we might be able to grab something here real quick. There we go. Just there, that'll be helpful. Firm. Grab that as well. We're going to go up top. Before we go up top, we are going to use this just because I haven't seen anybody around here just yet. Bring my HP up in case I do get attacked. In case there is somebody waiting up here. Having a quick look round. No, not seeing any red names. Right, we'll go down this way since we know this way is safe. There we go. We'll have some of that. Yep, we'll grab that too. Lovely. Thank you for that. Grab some of this. Grab some of this. We're going to leave one. No, we can't. We can't pick up one without picking up the other. So we're going to leave. And then we'll grab this one. That's great. Grab, 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 grab. Right, we'll grab this. And we're going to leave these HP pots here. Because we may decide to use this area as a safe spot. And if we do... Oops, I want that back. That's great. Yeah. If we do decide to use this part as a safe spot, well, at least we have some HP pots there to set us up. Okay, we can see, before I even jump down there is an enemy down there. So we're going to leave that area just for a moment. This is why high ground is, of course, your best friend. We're now going to go this way. We also know that since there's an enemy down on that side, most of the good loot will have been taken by them. Which means we don't need to spend too much time hanging around over that side when we know there's somebody there. Somebody's already died. Tells me there, 13 out of 14. That means there was 14 in, but not anymore. There's now one less. Grabbing this. We'll grab some of this. There we go. We don't need any more HP pots, so we can leave that one. Actually, we can use one to bring our HP up to max. Actually, we're switching this as well. No, don't want to waste that just yet. Because that one's not my highest HP. This one is. There we go, we'll grab one, leaving one there. Take a quick look around. Yep, everything looks okay here. We'll go to the roofs first. Remember, high ground always, guys. No, we don't want to do that, and that's drop my HP by removing that skill, which is the last thing I wanted to do. Okay, yeah, that's better. Right, we'll need some of that. And we're not going to waste our HP part, fuck it. Firm I've already got. Oh, we can get that one, that's nice. I'll grab some of that. And I think that's... which one's better, that or... I don't know. That one looks like it might give more. Let me just check. Check the 4. Does that change to a 7? This one's giving more, ain't it? Let's check. That one. No, this one's giving more. That one's giving more, so we'll keep him with that. Okay. I'm not going to use that. An HP pot. Put my HP back up. Wait, am I in the right class? Yeah, it used it in this class, that's okay. I will grab that. So here we go. Seems okay down here. We do know there was an enemy in there, so before we go in there, we will take the roof and take a quick look to see if they are still there. Be careful in case they do come out. So coming down to this area right now is probably not the safest move. Dark Heaven. I want Dark Heaven on. Let's see if one it removes. Mystic. Is Sky better than Mystic though? No, Mystic's better. So we want Dark Heaven and Mystic, okay? Dark Heaven's on. Mystic's on. That's it. Okay, we'll use that. Great slide, great. But we do need to be careful because we currently do not have Chi Sprint yet. That's really what we are looking out for. Right, we'll change that. And that will have to do for now. The question is that better than... Which one's better out of these two? Let's have a look. Dun. 41460. That one's less, okay. We're gonna go back to Mystic, or Dark Heaven, that one's it. Okay, that'll do. Okay, quick look around here. And then the escape routes. Gearing up now, that's great. Overlord, well, we don't really need that. But nice, I'll put it on anyway, and Blood Moon, put both of them on. Okay, now we want to fill up the HP. Overlord is probably going to give me more HP than Blood Moon, so it's not a bad one. You can take a look around here. Is this area checked? Wait, we're not going to go that way. Because the area is about to go poison. So the area I would normally go to round is off bounds. Not a problem. Perfect time to start this recording so you can see other things that I do to try to keep myself safe. At the moment we are playing dangerous, we are on low ground. And yeah, that's definitely not the most safest thing to be doing. Grab some of that. Don't need that, do we? No. Ooh, I see you. But did you see me? Oh, Chi Sprint, that's what I wanted. Looks like you didn't see me, and that would end up being a costly mistake. Any more around it? No. I think this is really about all of the low ground searching that I want to be doing for now. We are now going to see if we've got enough to be able to make it up. If we have all of the jump skills that we need, at least the first 3, that's good. And I believe they have that aerial dash as well to cover distance. So now we want to make it to roofs where we can pick up some more treasure. We can get some over there. There's an enemy over there. So I'm actually going to wait until he heads off. so I can see him, but if he looks at me, he'll see my character if I've got my character in view, but he won't see my red name. If I'm far enough back, let's see. Who's there? I see him. And I want to get onto there, there's surgery over the top. So let's see what's the best way to go about that. While still keeping my character more or less centered. I'm going to take a gamble. See if we can make it across. I do have that, but it bugged up and got trapped on there, which screws me up. So now what we're going to have to do, even though there's an enemy down there, it's over there. Okay, he can't see me from there, that's good. Quick look. No, nothing in there. But we're now going to go. Oh, oops. Okay. Now we're into some relative safety. Reason being is it's high ground, I can head left or right, making it really difficult for them to track down where I am. Okay, we've got areas about to be turning into a very bad ground right now, so we are going to go this way because this one is obviously the closest to the top or bottom. Problem is, so there's not much safe areas in regards to high ground over here, but there are some stuff we can take advantage of. Oops, trapped in poison. Right, I need to quickly find some high ground. See what we got here. Yeah, we'll grab that. Right, it's safe around here by the looks of it, so we are going to refill our HP just a little bit, and we are going to take some of that. That's great. Gonna keep my jump skills up because obviously you consume jump skills when you do jumps in here. Quite a lot of jump skill things you use. We are going up for high ground. And now we are on this roof. And we have got... This is a great place to be, really. Right, there's two squares. Okay, this is perfect. If I play this right, I won't need to use any jump skills now. So I've got to use all my HP pots whilst trying to stay alive, and I do have 2 extras here. So, kind of ideal, really. Will I pull this off though? Because the problem is, when I use the HP pots, you really don't have much time at all till I refill your HP. And I mean, you fill up from max, and you're almost dead when you fill up. Right, we got 20 seconds, okay. Now this type of situation to be in is kind of ideal. So as you notice, we're trying to focus on staying high, staying out of sight. Let the rest of them fight while you focus on what this event's all about. Surviving. There we go. HP pot in use. Done. HP pot in use again. 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 Oh man, this is close. Oh, I don't think I'm going to survive this. I don't think I had enough HP. I won. God, that was close though. Great effort to the guy I was competing against. He was also in one of the safe spots and did really well there. So fair play to him. A little bit longer, he may have had me. So yeah, congratulations and good luck on your next try. Don't forget, if you fail, leave and go again, because at least then you've got a chance of getting the rewards. But please check out on how I participate in this event. Remember, this event isn't a grab all the gear you can, kill all the bosses you can, and then kill everyone. It's whoever plays the smartest is going to succeed, because it's a poison event. You don't know where the safe spots are going to be. You don't know where the enemies are. You don't know what equipment you're going to get from those from the boxes. So you could get a load of decent stuff and therefore be ready to fight, or you could get a load of rubbish. You've got to play it safe, and that's how you go about doing these events. So yeah, we'll end this video here. Remember, please check out another video I made recently, which actually quickly goes through all of the tricks, you know what I mean, staying high, all of the different areas where you can stay high and get high ground, sneak around and outmaneuver your opponent, you know what I mean. Like, I go through all of that in one of my other videos. It's a fairly long video. Unfortunately, I didn't have the volume down enough, so I did this one with the volume turned down a bit more so that you guys could hear me a bit more clear on my thought pattern. And also, you see, like, how do I do things when, like, this area, which is one of my main go-to areas, becomes unavailable. As you saw, it become covered in poison. So I made my way over towards this area. And as you notice, I kept myself roughly centered to where the safe areas were, so that I had even chance of getting to either one if any of them got covered up. In that event, the last two spots were both safe areas. But because I went to a spot that was somewhere around here, I had the closer distance to be able to get to the other one, only having to cut through one square of poison if my area that I was in was at, what's it called? It was turned into a poison area. You know what I mean? Oops. So as you know, I was indeed... Get off this. I can't because the game won't let me. Silly bug. I was indeed here when I got up on the roof. Or was I here? No, I wasn't here. I was a bit further in. Must have been over here. Let's go take a look at where exactly I was. I'm going to jump on the flying mare to take a quick look. Ah, here I was. There we go. And that's where I picked up the treasure. And I used this building here as a way to get up. Being over here helped to keep me out of sight. It's a nice little safe spot here. And then obviously you can collect the treasures that are around here. Oops, jump onto this. Remember, HP pots don't just fill your HP. They fill this jump scare. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, you silly thing. Remember, the HP pots also fill up your jump skill. That's the blue bar that goes around your jump icon, this one. Which is obviously, like, super important. We're now going to go back real quick. Because that area that I went to isn't an area that I go to that often. So, while out of the event, I'm exploring all of my options that I do actually have around here. So obviously we could go up on there, we could continue on that roof instead of getting off here. We could get off here, see if there's any treasures here, which there was, grab the treasure, hop back on the roof. Also at the treasure there should be some HP hopefully to fill up your jump skills in case you've used too much. That'll either get on that roof and up to here. You'll be able to go from there, jumping across, that'll be really easy, just your normal jumps will do. 1, 2 to be on a safe measure. You know what I mean? You don't need the area dash. You don't even need the third jump. Just one jump could possibly do it by getting you onto there and then jump again onto here. So yeah, it ain't that difficult. From here, you could possibly go 1, 2, 3. And that'll do it just to get you onto this. And then you can go from there onto here and check if there's any treasures around here. So yeah, at this area here, there are some options and opportunities to grab some really cool loot. And on roofs like these, you tend to be able to get quite a lot of loot. We're also going to take a look at something else which I haven't checked. Yes, at the gate by the safe area, just like there is around the area here. Oops, don't want to go to it. There are open gates, which means in the event you will probably be able to use those open gates as a teleport to roof. So keep that in mind. And that means you can teleport to roof, go check the left side, drop down, come back, teleport to roof, go check the right side, drop down, come back. You can even go from there to, I'll show you. We're on here, there we go. You can even go from there to jumping over. Oops. God! I don't want to do a quest, so stop trying to take me to a quest. Right, you can even go from the roof to jumping off the safe zone and checking the roofs over safe zone. If I change this to target, I'm going to accidentally hit a quest. So that'll do. There we go, this'll do. Get off here. So yeah, you can go across there to that roof over there and jump down to safe zone and check the roofs around there. Obviously, if you do that, that will place you in a vulnerable position because you will then be down towards low ground without much escape route at all, without being followed and chased. You know, so, but that is an option. Alternatively, after using that roof or the teleport gate over it underneath us to get onto the roof, you can go that way, going roof to roof, or you can go down here. Now obviously you can't get onto that roof from this. However, what you can do, if you did want to go and check if there was anything on there, is you could, oops, I'm trying to line this up without jumping off. You can jump onto here, hold the run forwards, and then you go jump, jump again, straight onto here. I doubt it'll be, but I doubt you'll be able to get enough height to go up to that roof, but we're going to find out. So you can go from here, making your way down towards there. Obviously inside there, when you drop down, there's treasure, and there's treasure around these sides. Be careful, that is low ground, and therefore you can get caught. So we're now going to see if it is even possible to, oh god, get on there. There's the tip, so we're going to get our character onto the tip, which can be a little bit tricky, as you can see. Sometimes it gets onto it, sometimes it don't. There we go. To get on, you've got to get into this middle bar, which you've got to move your character slowly to get it on, and then push forwards. And then keep it held forwards. Oh damn, it dropped off. Because you really do want all the height you can get. If you want, oops, to try to get onto that roof, which is where we are going to try to do. There we go, jump, 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 dash. And then we get blocked by the wall, right. If it weren't for the wall, we could have made it onto the roof. From this position, you'd just go jump, 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 dash. You need the dash to get in, otherwise you'll fall down getting hit by the roof. And that would allow you then to go and check around these areas. And obviously there's routes around here where you can get back to high ground and into relative safety. So you can go up here, check around here. And that's another thing as well, as long as you've got high ground in your mind and you're constantly looking for different routes where you can get up and onto high ground, you'll always be able to have a chance of escaping different enemies and getting yourself out of a tricky situation. You know what I mean? So like, if that was a tricky situation where you landed down there, got seen by an enemy, somebody came chasing after you, that would be a perfect escape, because once you've got onto this roof and you're here, they can be chasing you, you can drop down into the water on this side, you can drop down on this side, you can carry on around, you can hit the forest, which would allow your name to disappear, so anybody who's looking for you won't be able to see your name. This part's unfortunately not a forest, so we can't go that way. It's all blocked off in the map. So you'd have to take the lake. But you could take the lake down to here. Jump off here. Jump onto here. Oops, I missed it. That would be bad if I was being chased. Onto here. Onto here. Onto here. Onto here. There's just so many different options. So you guys, please go and explore the main town map, which is Shuzo, so that you can get a good idea of what you can do at different locations. Remember, you want to keep your character roughly centered between all of the safe area of the map while staying out of poison, so that you can get to any of the areas that's last left as quick as you can, as fast as you can. But yeah, that's another way of doing it without relying too heavily on here. We went over this area just to get kitted up, and then we went from there on to, instead of going this way, which we normally did, we went the opposite way down here. We were just exploring over here, went down towards the middle, so we explored out a bit more than we normally would, and then we made it back over towards here over to here, in this area, due to the areas that we were heading to getting covered by poison. So that's how you would play stealthy while exploring and getting geared up as well. And of course, we avoid the boss because, well, we're not trying to gear up to fight. We're just trying to gear up to have as much max HP as you possibly can to survive the poison. Remember, you really want to start refilling your HP at full. Otherwise, if you start like half HP, by the time that boss filled up to give you your HP back, you're dead. So keep that in mind as well. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.